People and music, music and people. This historic combination has created a unique world social cultural reality, the Valencian Community Music Band Associated movement. The Valencian community is located on the East Mediterranean coast of Spain. Comprising the provinces of Alicante, Castellón and Valencia, it covers 8,978 square miles with 542 towns and a population of 5.1 million inhabitants. Historically known as the Kingdom of Valencia, today it is known as the Valencian Community, one of Spain's autonomous regions, due to its historic national identity and its right of self-government recognized by the Spanish Constitution. Valencia has long been known for its many music bands of important social and cultural significance. With great social changes happening throughout Europe in the 60s, band leaders made the most of the first liberating signs from Franco's regime. In 1967, a meeting was held with the General Director of Culture at the closing ceremony of Festivales de España, organized by Unión Musical de Llíria Music Band. It was at this meeting where the idea of creating a federation arose. Music bands had been isolated from one another since their inception in the 19th century. Having nowhere to meet other bands, the foundation of a federation that would defend and disseminate their interests was highly applauded. Contacts with many music bands and meetings were arranged until a meeting was held to sign the association's founding articles on the 31st of March 1968. The association was then named the Federación Regional Valenciana de Sociedades Musicales, the Valencian Regional Federation of Music Bands. After a long period of associative activities, the organization became known as the Federación de Sociedades Musicales de la Comunidad Valenciana, the Valencian Community Federation of Music Bands. Today it represents over 500 music bands, 40,000 musicians, 60,000 students, and 200,000 members. This non-profit organization aims at uniting its member associations to promote, disseminate, and dignify the love, teaching, and practice of music, to promote its association's development, and to provide society with a means of developing cultural expression. The Federation represents and defends the general interests of its members before public and private institutions, providing any support required to continue their cultural and teaching activities. In collaboration with other institutions, it provides Valencia society with cultural activities and helps young people to access the world of music. In addition to these normal activities, the Federation also undertakes a series of yearly activities and special action projects. Valencia community music bands have created their own music schools ever since their origin over 200 years ago. Various music subjects are taught in these schools, which fuel many of the community's music bands with new pupils and their yearly promotions. These centres, officially called music schools, have been registered as official teaching centres since 1994. As recognised non-formal teaching centres, they have had access to the Valencian Government Regional Financing Programme since 1996, which has contributed to the cost of teachers' salaries. With the unanimous approval of the Valencia Law of Music by the Valencian courts in 1998, our music schools have developed with great success, as a growing number of registered schools and pupils has created a real reserve for the community's music bands. with a level far superior to the public official music studies taught at conservatories and other types of centres. Besides, the number of teachers hired by our music schools has risen in recent years due to an increase in music teaching hours, creating a new source of employment in the region. In short, the Federation is creating an increasingly solid base from which music is promoted as part of Valencia's cultural heritage. The Federation also offers, in collaboration with Valencian universities, an annual training plan including management seminars, ongoing teacher training courses, administrative courses for music band staff, and a diploma in music teaching. The Federation organises a yearly regional activity focused on sharing experiences and fostering ties among music bands. This campaign covers every region represented by the Federation, meaning the participation of 500 music bands and a great number of other members of society, such as musicians, pupils, members, their families, and citizens in general. The Federation organises training activities, music festivals, performer and music at school events, and participative social integration activities, as well as offering seminars on archives, intellectual property, resource book editing for bands, etc. An exchange concert campaign is held for every federated band, thanks to an annual agreement between the Federation and the Valencian regional government to promote music and improve communication between music bands in provinces and neighbouring areas represented by the Federation. The Federation collaborates with various music band competitions at both home and abroad, providing technical assistance and special services such as supervising member participation of the participating music bands. These annual activities finalise with the organisation of the Federation's Symphonic Youth Band Annual Tour. This federal band, with its 120 musicians from 3 Valencian provinces, gives young musicians training experience and a chance to develop their artistic expression in concerts that provide the general Valencian public with a quality cultural experience. The federal band performs 3 concerts a year, 1 in each Valencian province, and also at the National Music Band Festival at the yearly general meeting of the National Music Band Confederation. Each performance is later available on CD, an initiative that helps to promote both the band and the Federation's image. Apart from the Federation's scheduled yearly activities, specific projects in diverse areas are developed and coordinated by dynamic work teams, which sometimes include external personnel. Proactive organisations like the Federation need to communicate efficiently with society. The Uterpe Awards at the Valencian Music Gala have become a showcase for regional music culture by providing support for music bands and institutions. This driving force fosters communication between its members and the microenvironment of the music and institutional sectors by creating a participative forum for its federated bands. The forum generates self-motivation and recognition of the associative movement and of the people, entities and institutions which make the Federation's music and cultural activities possible. The universal attraction of music, its symbolic nature and its omnipresent influence in all human communities has encouraged the Federation to seek international recognition. Thanks to financial support from the Spanish Agency for International Development and Cooperation, the Federation, the Colombian Ministry of Culture and the Valencian Music Institute have joined forces to enrich and strengthen links and cultural exchanges between Colombia and Valencia by means of a cultural cooperation exchange program in the field of music. The project includes action in research, training, resource and aid packages, technical assistance, artistic management and its promotion, all in order to promote mutual experience in wind and string instruments in both countries, providing advanced learning opportunities for Colombian community leaders, students, conductors and composers. A collaboration agreement provides music students, musicians, future conductors and band leaders with a chance to share their experience and knowledge with their Valencian counterparts by arranging practice sessions or workshops with Valencian music bands and groups. Over 350 community leaders have been trained so far. We aim to reach 500 or one for every regional music school. 500 Colombian music school conductors benefit from this project, as the 1,500 workshop attendees and 500,000 students and their parents will achieve greater sustainability and quality in their future teaching activities. Local communities will also benefit from this initiative, as the opening of new music schools in Colombia will help to promote a peaceful coexistence and reduce the crime rate. All in all, the general population will also benefit from the program, as it contributes to the development of a peaceful coexistence, tolerance, and the promotion of native culture and the democratic spirit. The European Union prioritizes culture for the development of a common lifestyle. The Federation shares this concept of common cultural activities by participating in a European education project together with French, Romanian and Italian partners in order to foster cultural exchange and improve reciprocal knowledge indispensable for united communities in an increasingly globalized future world. Conscious of the importance of new technologies, the Federation provides a website for the general public, an essential communication channel open to members and society in general. A Tempo, an electronic newsletter, is also published where weekly news, events and official announcements can be consulted. Música y Poble is a bi-monthly magazine published by the Federation since 1974, which distributes 3,500 copies to music students and professionals of every music band, conservatory and music school in the region, including institutions and band associations in Spain and abroad. The Federation also promotes publishing initiatives related to subjects of interest for community music bands. A new communicative challenge was successfully met to celebrate the Federation's 40th anniversary, when the 2008 Music Gala in Valencia was broadcasted live on internet by Web TV. To sum up, the Federación de Sociedades Musicales de la Comunidad Valenciana represents the interests of over 500 music bands in the Valencian community, aiming to maintain and promote their social significance and music culture as a means of active social participation.